9, we're solving inequalities. Just like we were solving equations earlier on, these are exactly the same method. Okay, so we're going to start off drawing lines down either side. The only difference with these is, as opposed to equations, is that we don't put an equal sign, we use this inequality sign. So what we want to do is still the same really, we just want to get x on its own. What we need to get rid of to enable us to have that this time is this plus 7, so we're going to minus 7 from each side, leaving us x is greater than or equal to 3 take away 7 would give us negative 4. And we definitely need the x and the inequality sign here, because those are both part of the answer in this question. You will lose marks without it. Okay, this one, we want to get rid of the 5 to leave x on its own. We're going to divide by 5 to get rid of that. So that will give us x is less than, now 8 won't really divide by 5 very nicely, so we can just put 8 over 5. Or again, you could just use your calculator to work out what that is. Okay, it'll be 1.6. This one, 2 steps involved with this one. We're going to add 1 first, leaving us just 3x on the left. Don't forget to add 1 on the right, giving us 9. And then divide by 3. I know there's not a lot of space on this question. You can always use a bit of space elsewhere. That will give us x is greater than 3. Okay, this one I'm just going to come out here a little bit just to gain a bit of space. Now the problem on this one is that x is negative. So that's what we want to sort out first. And the way we sort it out is to move the x over to the other side by adding x. Okay, that will obviously cancel out a negative x, so it disappears from that side. But when we add x to 11, we get 11 plus x, or x plus 11 over here. We then get rid of the 11 by taking away 11. 6 take away 11 is negative 5. Keep your inequality symbol the same way around, but when it comes to writing it on the answer line, it doesn't really matter whether you write this, or you might choose to write x is less than. Just remember x is at the smaller side, so keep it at the smaller side if you do switch it around. That's the negative 5, but we can just keep it like this if you like. Okay, now 1 with x's on both sides, exactly the same as an equation, that's like that. Get rid of the smaller amount of x's. Here we want to take away 2x, and that will just leave us 8 on the right. If we take away 2x from 5x, we've got 3x, and we've still got this minus 4. We then add 4 to both sides, giving us 3x is greater than 12, and then we would divide by 3. I'm just going to write the answer here to leave us x is greater than 4. And a really tricky last one, it's got a fraction and a bracket in on the right hand side. I'm going to deal with that bracket first. I'm going to expand that bracket. So that will give me 2x minus 2. I'm going to leave this side as it is for now. We're then going to times by 3 to get rid of that. So I've just got 2x minus 1. Don't forget, when you times a whole side by 3, you've got to times everything by 3. So that will give me 6x minus 6. Then when I get rid of the small amount of x's, that will just leave me negative 1 equals 4x minus 6. Run out of space here. And then when I add 6 to get rid of that, if I add 6 to negative 1, that will give me 5. And if I add 6, it's eliminated that. And then my last step is to divide both sides by 4, which will give me 5 over 4 on the left and x on the right. And again, you could write that the other way around if you like. Just make sure x is at the wider end. Okay, and you can use 1.25 rather than that fraction.